Hi everyone, here we are. It's June the 11th. It's the night before my surgery, which I'm getting the gastric sleeve, and basically I will be getting this surgery first. In about 18 months I'll be getting another one. It will be the Roux-en-Y. This surgery I had to kind of postpone because my chest area, or just the top of my stomach, is puffed out a little bit too much, or at least it was 6 weeks ago when the surgeon was making the appointment for me. So he wanted me to lose, I guess, 150 pounds or something like that before I get the Roux-en-Y. So he put me on 6 weeks of OptiFast, which I just finished. I will have I'll have a little snippet of me drinking my last OptiFast, and I'll tell you, the last one was sweet. That was the only one I liked because it was the last one. So anyways, you'll see that. But yeah, so basically I had to get the gastric sleeve first because it'll help me lose the weight, and then I'll be able to get the Roux-en-Y. It was too dangerous because when you get the Roux-en-Y, you're bypassing part of the lower intestine, and there's a fly in my room. It's been bugging me for the last 20 minutes. But anyways, you bypass the lower part of the lower intestine, and as well as the stomach. So they're taking the lower intestine and moving it up to the new pouch. And if they were to do that with me right now, the intestine would stretch and it could cause complications like leaking and tears and ulcers and all kinds of stuff. So he didn't want to do that. At the time I was disappointed, but I kind of understood that, you know, this is a very serious thing, and you know, we got to do it right, and we only have, you know, one shot at doing it right. So we both decided that we're going to go with the gastric sleeve. Gastric sleeve will help me lose a lot of weight. We're thinking about 150 pounds, and then 18 months later I'll get the other surgery. It was the hardest 6 weeks of my life going through this OptiFast diet. I did have a couple of times where I did eat something. I'm not proud of that, but I made sure that, you know, I didn't give up. I said, okay, I made the mistake, I'm not going to do it again, and I got back on the wagon. So I'm happy about that. You know, it wasn't a lot of food. The first time was just a hot dog, and the second time I think it was a piece of pizza or something like that. I can't remember. But, you know, I actually called the clinic to see if that was going to cause a problem. And they said it shouldn't, because I'm going to be on it for 6 weeks. Most people are on it for 3, but because of my BMI, which was 77, which is like the highest I think Ottawa's ever had as a BMI. I could be wrong, but I asked the nurse about that yesterday, and she said, yeah, you're one of the biggest we've had. So yeah, they told me that it's not going to be a big issue. Normally a person gets it for 3 weeks. I've seen it as low as 2 weeks, even 1 week, and then they went into surgery. But for me, 6 weeks, and I'll tell you, fasting for 40 days can definitely play tricks on your mind. It could definitely make you go screwy. I sometimes just wanted to like punch holes in walls because I was just like, I want to eat something, but I couldn't, you know. So, but I will say the last week, which is kind of weird, the last week of this diet, I didn't have any problems with not eating anymore. In fact, after I would have a shake, I'd actually feel pretty full. You know, I might have a little bit of chicken bouillon or broth or whatever I had like that, and I'd be pretty full. So I guess my stomach is already conforming to not being, or my body rather is conforming to having low calories, not the same calories that I had before. So, you know, I'm only getting about 900, and then with the chicken broth it might be like 920 calories a day. So I have to say I'm proud of myself. I never thought I would, you know, get that far. I did my weigh-in yesterday and I lost 50 pounds. I was so surprised because 2 weeks ago when I had the last weigh-in, I had lost 20 pounds at that point, and I started this whole thing at 560, so I was at like 540, and now I lost another 30 pounds in like 2 weeks. So yeah, the first 4 weeks hardly any weight loss. Well, 20 pounds is not hardly anything, but it didn't compare to like the last 2 weeks, which I guess my metabolism and my body was moving a bit more, so I don't know what it was exactly, but you know, it kicked into high gear and I lost an extra 30 some odd pounds. So I'm really happy about that. I'm proud of myself for that, and yeah, so tomorrow's the big day. I'm going to be going to bed very shortly. I got to get up at 3 a.m. Right now it's about, I think, 10 to 8 in the evening, so yeah, I got to get to bed soon. So I will be posting on Wasted Discoveries, my Facebook page, periodically from the hospital. Hopefully I get a good signal in with my phone. If you guys don't hear from me, it's not because I didn't, you know, want to post anything. It's probably because I couldn't, depending on how I feel too. I have no idea. Some people feel a lot of pain, some people don't feel any at all. I watched one guy on YouTube yesterday and he didn't feel a thing, and which I don't know if I believed him or not, but he seemed like he was doing good. Other people I've seen where they're like sick for, you know, a week after the surgery. The other thing too is I am a bit nervous about tomorrow. I've been under the knife once for a different type of surgery, and I came out of that pretty good. You know, I wasn't feeling sick from the anesthetic or anything like that, but I'm nervous because this is a little bit more major surgery. You know, there's a little bit of chance that, you know, it's small, it's 2%, you know, that you don't come out of this, but, you know, I mean, that's better than an 80 or 90% chance of not you know, not living the rest of your life and dying by not having the surgery. So I'm ready for this. It's going to change a lot of things in my life. It's not going to change everything. I mean, I still have to, you know, live life as it is. But I'm excited to have a jump start, you know, at life again, and move on, and you know, make some new goals and fulfill them. So yeah, I'm excited for that, and yeah, I'm gonna continue to do everything that I was before with my YouTube my YouTube account, and with Wasted Journeys and Wasted Discoveries. I'll post pictures, I'll post progress reports, I'll post what I've been eating, the vitamins I'm taking. Oh yes, vitamins. I'm going to show you guys a few things that I bought. I found that the stuff that I got has been pretty expensive. I'm not sure if it's just where I live or what, but it's a lot more expensive than what the hospital was projecting that I'd be paying. So I'm gonna have to think about where I'm gonna buy my my vitamins. And if anybody's got an idea, let me know if there's somewhere online or something that I can visit and maybe buy my stuff there, because I paid somewhere between $90 and $110 just for like the 5 or 6 vitamins that I'm getting. So that's quite a bit. The hospital told me between $50 and $80 depending on, you know, where you're buying. So yeah, if anybody has any idea, let me know. So for vitamins, the first thing I have here is Spa Tone. That's the brand name. I believe this is my iron. Yeah. Liquid iron supplements. And it's 100% natural. And it's got 28 sacks in it. I don't know what's actually in here. I haven't opened it yet. But 28 of them, so almost a month's worth supply. You're supposed to take 1 a day. It says iron-rich water straight from the source. Each sack provides 20 milligrams of ferrous sulfate. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but I'm going to open this, take a look at it, and see what it is. So I'm assuming, do I just ingest it right out of the package? Bear with me 1 second here. Okay, it says you can really taste the iron in Spa Tone, which I don't think that's good. We recommend that you dilute the contents of this sack in half a cup of fruit juice or water and drink immediately. There's no way I can ingest that. I should have looked into this more. Especially at the beginning. I don't know. I don't know if I need that much. 5 milligrams use. Okay. I'm going to look at something. Just give me 1 minute. My phone is about to die, so I'm going to plug it in, and I'll continue this in a minute. Okay, so I plugged my phone in, and I'm back, and I'm just trying to take a look at daily requirements for the iron that I need here. I can't remember all the values. I looked at it a bunch of times, but... Alright, so iron, I need 18 milligrams a day. Oh yeah, ferrous sulfate, I need that. Elemental iron. Fumarate or glucinate. So it said I had ferrous sulfate. That's what I needed. It's got it. 5 milligrams. Above 18 milligrams. Holy crow. That's not going to cut it. These are only 5. I got to drink 5 of these? That can't be right. I'm not sure what to do with that. Okay. Anyways, that's the iron. I'm gonna have to figure that one out. I think the doctors are gonna be kind of upset with me on that one, but I'll figure it out. Okay. Also, picked up some calcium. I picked this up in Ottawa, or no, I actually picked it up here in Cornwall. This cost me $18.99, and it says liquid calcium magnesium citrate. And on here it says calcium supplement. Supposed to take 200 to 300 milligrams. Take 2 doses, total of 1,200 to 2,000 milligrams a day, calcium citrate. So I've got that. Oh, and it has vitamin D in it. That's cool. Okay. This I got in Ottawa while I was getting weighed yesterday. These are the multivitamins. They're chewable, and you get 90 of them, so that's about, I guess, a month and a half worth. And it says under 0.5 milligrams per pill for folic acid. Should have folic acid in it. Yeah. Yeah, so it has 250 micrograms. It's not milligrams. It's like mcg, whatever that is. Under 500, so it's got 250. Do not exceed 1 milligram or 1,000 a day. So this is for the multivitamins. This one was a hefty price, $25.29 with tax, came up to $28. I mean, that's ridiculous for that. But yeah, that's the multivitamins. It's by a company called Quest, and natural cranberry and raspberry flavors. Helps to maintain good health and no artificial colors or flavors. And it says premium quality assured. So there you go, Quest multivitamins. Next on the list, I got some vitamin D. Well, it says calcium supplement that contains vitamin D, which I have. 200 to 400 IU per pill, or vitamin D3. Well, this is what that is. I already had this stuff before I was taking it, but I didn't take it through the OptiFast diet. So I don't know about if I'll even need this, but I'm going to bring it just in case. Comes with 90 tablets. These aren't necessarily chewable. But, you know, if I have to chew them, I'll chew them and bear down on the taste. So, anyways, I got that. And last but not least, oh, the other thing too with the multivitamins, it has to have thiamine in it. And they recommend that you have 1.1 milligram per pill. So 1.1 milligram. Or more. So this has 10 in it. So I'm going to be getting my thiamine. I can't imagine that being a bad thing. Thiamine helps your brain cells and the functionality of your brains and your nervous system and that. So if you're not taking that after surgery for the rest of your life, you can have issues with your nervous system and your your brain. So that's important to take every day for the rest of your life. Some people, I don't understand. I've watched so many YouTube videos of people who don't take their vitamins for like a week at a time, and they're like complaining that they don't feel well and that their body is breaking down. Well, yeah, your new stomach can't absorb those vitamins, so you have to take them. Take them all the time if you're going in for surgery. Once you come out of surgery, take them. Don't forget, write it down, put it somewhere. Put it on your phone for all those people who love using their phone. That way you'll see it. Anyways. Last but not least, we have vitamin B12. I got this from a store called GNC. I guess they're a pretty big vitamin company, at least in Canada. I'm not sure about the States, but B12. This is liquid form. It's got like a dropper. I guess you just put it in water, or I think you can take it straight up, but they want you to have 350 to 500 mcg a day by mouth, or 1,000 mcg injections by your doctor. I mean, is that a month, or is that, I don't know. But so I guess one of these every day, you just kind of, it's got the, like the dropper, you just drop it in your mouth. So that's it for vitamins. Basically that's about it. I better get to bed soon, because like I said, I'm getting up pretty early, so that'll be it for now. Thanks for listening and watching this video, and please don't forget to subscribe to Wasted Journeys on YouTube, and also visit me at Wasted Discoveries on Facebook, and don't forget to subscribe. Alright, thank you guys, and you have yourselves a nice evening. See you on the other side. Bye.